Well, hello to you from a city that's always a joy to visit, Vancouver. We're at BC Place for this game. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. What might we see today?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And here's the starting lineup for Canada.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation without wing-backs, which means the outside centre-halves will need to cover the areas out wide, which I would say is asking a lot.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's match.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Kyle Larin. Played into the centre. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Josip Šutalo. Josip Stanisic. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Miller. Richie Larea. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Steven Eustachio. Sam Adekubi. Intelligent threaded pass here. And a very fine save, reading the danger in the air. And the corner's been given. Favouring the short one. And a decent delivery. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Kyle Larin. Crossing possibilities. Danger building. Credit to them for winning back possession.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Ante Budimir. Mateo Kovacic. Luka Modric. Well, might be taken by the keeper without any fuss. Moving it forward. Can he play it in? And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Josip Stanisic. Pasalic. And he has options available. Can they take advantage? Promising possession, this. Modric! Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Luka Modric with the corner. And they won't complain about this. Kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Lovely weight, real chance. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Josip Stanisic. Vardiol. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Might be able to set up the chance. Good piece of defending.
Well, that's a good decision. It just buys his team a breather here.
Maybe dangerous here. Just the challenge that was required. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Only prevented it from going over the line. Schuker. Here's Kovacic. Chance to cross. Can he put it away? Well, they couldn't keep it. And played in. And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness.
Well, just look at this. The timing, the determination, the skill. This is a brilliant header from a top-class player. It's a great goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Playing with a flow and intensity. And the cross goes in. Up a disappointing dead end. Stanisic. Baturina. Incisive ball. Oh, Schuker's in here. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
As they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Good weight on that pass. Well, plenty of green space to run into. And options in the centre. He had work to do, the goalkeeper. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Mateo Kovacic. Oh, moving it nicely. Defender doing his job. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Well, this could really help the cause. Davor Schuker. Could be! Oh, how did he keep that out? And in by Luka Modric. Oh, danger here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game.
Well, you can't blame his work rate, but today, like the rest of the team, he just hasn't been able to find that much-needed spark.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Promising possession, this. Modric! Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent...
Lovely weight. Real chance. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And played in. And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was a... Baturina. Incisive ball. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. Could be. Oh, how did he keep that out? Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Pasalic. Now with Shuka. Martin Baturina. It might still be problematic. Well, nothing comes of it. Just like that, they have the ball again. Sam Adekubi. This looks interesting. To square the game. Great defending here. Constantly thwarted. And behind for a corner.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
They take it short. Delivered into the area here. Ball back with Canada here. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Josip Stanisic. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, it's turned into a bit of a slog out there.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Can he find the right pass? Is this the equaliser? Oh, what a save! Well, opting for the short corner. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, the danger is still there. That's a good-looking pass. Can he score? And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Baturina. Here's Kovacic. Gvardiol. Modric. Martin Baturina. And Shuka. And nicely over the top. And given free rein to run. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And a good-looking ball. Can he get the shot off? Must take the lead here. Stunning piece of defending.
What an important challenge that was.
Martin Baturina. Davor Shuka. And he's hit it with authority. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Kyle Larin. David. Well, he's certainly not alone. Can he? And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Baturina. Not the pass he had in mind. Attacking with vigour. Opportunity it is. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Gvardiol. The ball with Luka Modric. And to Budimir. Well, he's given it away. Teammates available. Released it nicely. And players waiting in the centre. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Minutes to go then. Modric. Can they level it here? The delivery. No defensive resilience there. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Baturina. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Modric. Schuker. Well, giving the ball away. Kyle Larin. Might lead to a chance. Opportunity here. A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. He's driven in the corner. Jakic. Dominik Livakovic. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. And to Budimir. The ball with Luka Modric. Good looking move. Clever defending. Now opening things up. Opportunity. Couldn't keep the momentum going. And the referee says that will do it for this matchday 1 contest. And it doesn't get much better than 3 points for starters.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
but he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
Lovely weight. Real chance. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And played in. And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was a... Baturina. Incisive ball. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. That's a good-looking pass. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. Attacking with vigour. Opportunity it is. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up... Opportunity here. A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.